Well, it's another beautiful summer day, August 10th, 2025, and it's around 85 degrees, and we're hoping to pluck some bass out of this pond today. Went last week, I think I landed 3, lost more than I caught, and I'll be trying my luck with the Booyah frogs today, same as last week. Last week I wanted to boil up some water, cook up one of those instant meals, and I forgot matches, so I brought those this time. You can make something to eat and hopefully catch some bass. I'll see you down by the water. All right, first pit stop here. We'll try our luck here and then move on to another spot, and then we can hit this on the way back. I'm gonna take my backpack off, and I'm parched. Gonna grab some water, and then we'll get fishing here. All right, today I'm gonna be trying these Booyah frogs from the Booyah Bait Company. And I got a Booyah Pad Crasher and another one. Slight variation in color. The one on the right has a little more yellow on the top. And I already have one on my pole right now from last week. It's black and white. So we're gonna give those a shot. Got a few bass on them last week. Let's see if we can get more bass and bigger bass. And last week what I did, I took my pliers and I pulled the hook away from the body. It was too embedded into the body, so I wasn't getting the hook set. Typical frog action. All right, go catch me some bass. Nothing like bass fishing on a beautiful summer day. There's one. Yep. No. Small. Lunged at it, never took it. There's one. Yep. That's a bass. Yes, it is a bass. All right. We're on the board with this beast, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we broke the ice. First one of the day. All right. I'm gonna go move down. We can come back. All right, we got one. All right, fishing hole number 2. I'm gonna see if there's any bass right in here. I usually don't fish this. I walk out there and then cast out that way, but sometimes they're sitting right there. Let's see. Yep, something hit at it. Something small. Whoa, wow, that was a good sized fish. All right, time to cook up a meal. I've got my GSI glazier stove here. All right. cooking up this Ready Wise adventure meal, creamy pasta and chicken with vegetables. Pretty straightforward. Tear a pouch open, boil 2 cups of water, stir, and let steep for 12 to 15 minutes. This is a GSI stove, glazier stove. This is the small 110 gram fuel cartridge. I have the base for it. This is the Kuvik or Kuvik French coffee press. Want to make your coffee, put your coffee grounds in. You've got this screen here, this fine mesh screen, and you press it down, or you can just boil the water if you have one of these quick Ready Wise adventure meals. The Kuvik coffee press is made out of titanium. It's very light. It's like half the weight of stainless steel and heats up a lot quicker. It's a nice thing to have. I'm really happy with it. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've used it, and I'm happy with the GSI stove, glazier stove. It's very lightweight. If you got a long hike, it's definitely something you want to have. All right, our water's boiling. Gonna open the pouch here. Don't forget to take out the oxygen absorber, and we're just gonna take it, dump it right in there. Turn this off. Take our spoon, give it a good stir here. Close it up. Let it steep for 12 to 15 minutes. What do we got here for time? All right. So 6 o'clock. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. Open her up and give a stir and try it out. I've used these in other videos. They're really good for a quick meal. And take a look here. It's piping hot. That is pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, Einstein said if there's no bees, then the human race is in trouble. I sure am glad to see some bees. All right, took about a half an hour break. Give it some time for some fish to move in. Sun's just about behind the trees, just the way I like it. Hopefully the bass are gonna be hitting. Didn't take it all the way. Huh. There's a bass right there. Come on, I keep missing them. They're not taking it totally. Alright, I think I know what the problem is here. As I mentioned earlier, I had to pull these hooks out and away from the body. So I had to do that a little bit more. That's why they're not getting hooked. There's one. I got him finally. Nothing big, but man, striking out there for a while. Little guy. Little bass on the Booyah Frog. A feisty little guy. All right. Finally, number 2. All right, I lost that pad crasher. It might be in the water. I might be able to find it, but it snapped off when I cast. But I've got this poppin' pad crasher, which is basically almost the same thing, but this one has the concave nose, mouth, where you get a bit more noise from it moving along in the water, as opposed to the pointed nose on the last one. Last one was just a pad crasher. This is the poppin' pad crasher. I lost that one over here somewhere, but all right, so this is just gives it a bit more sound to it. Same thing as the other one. I had to pull the hooks out a bit more. Make sure I'm going to get that hook set. All right, a few more minutes here, and then I gotta head over to the other spot. Let's try to get one more here. There's one. Yep. A little bit better. A little bit better. Yep. Yep. Yep, it's definitely a better bass here. Oh yeah, nothing huge, but hey, it's about 1.5 pounds. Not a bad bass, about 1.5 pounds on the Booyah Frog. All right, let her go. All right, we got one more here, and I said we'd pack up and head back to the other spot. And I found my other black and white Booyah Frog right here. So bonus. And we'll head on over there, see if we can get one more in another spot that we tried in the beginning. All right. Got my other frog that I lost that broke off. Awesome. All right, we're going to head over to the other spot. Spot number 1, where I had the first one. I had a few hits. Few darted at it, and just about ready to pack it up. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want. It helps my channel out. And until next time, enjoy the outdoors. I'll see you on the next adventure, and good luck. Come on, one more. That's all fishermen ever say, is one more turns into about 10 more casts.